There is a monster in the middleweight division.
Feeling the power of Головкин.
There it is. Kazakh Thunder.
He was no match for Gennady Головkin. Oh my goodness.
If you saw him in the street, you wouldn't think this guy can destroy everybody. But in a way, he's the baddest man on the planet.
What we just saw was not ordinary, it was extraordinary. That kind of punching power.
This is box. This is not game. This is box. This is serious box.
This is a remarkably skilled fighter. His footwork is impeccable. He cuts off the ring like almost nobody else. You put all that together with the lights-out punching power, you have something that appears to be genuinely special.
Everybody knows the guy's got power. I'm not intimidated.
He gets the chance to score a spectacular upset and polishes already formidable credentials by beating Gennady Головkin, or he becomes the next victim on the list.
I like people telling me that, yeah, you're not going to win, because that just drives me and makes me want to prove them wrong. And I haven't been knocked out as a professional, and I'm going to try and keep it that way too.
Good right hand by Daniel Gil. Gil's put on a brilliant show.
Головkin steps in and down he goes again.
I'm married 7 years to my wife. She's named Alina, and I have one son, 5 years old. He named Vadim. This is my family. I like Germany. Easy for me, easy for my family. My son, he going to kindergarten. Easy for us. Nice area, nice people. I'm from Kazakhstan, my city, Karaganda. Big city, big, nice city. I love my city, not just my parents, my friends, my family stay in Karaganda.
In Stuttgart for Gennady, it gives him that privacy that he doesn't have in Kazakhstan because he's such an idol in Kazakhstan. He's very comfortable there, and it's fun for him.
In the United States, this is my work, this is my business, this is my box career. It's very important for me. You know, in Stuttgart, this is my family. I'm very happy. I have a lot of time with my family. Every second, you know, together.
Давай, вставай. With my family, I have time, just 100% relax. I go into my gym, just 100% work, hard work.
I grew up in a place called Launceston in Tasmania, down the south of Australia. I got started boxing when I was 9 years old. My dad suggested it, and you know, from basically the first day, I loved it. I love Sydney as well. The climate is beautiful, the weather up here is beautiful, and I know I'm extremely lucky, and I love being here.
And just here, just so I can see both eyes. Lovely, thanks, mate.
So we're here today just shooting some colour photos for the Daily Telegraph, which is Sydney's biggest newspaper. So we like to get behind our stars, and it's just a great day out on the harbour as well.
Trying to promote the fight coming up against Головkin, and perfect day to come out on the harbour and have a bit of a look around. You know, my family were lucky enough to come along and check things out as well. What's that place?
Opera House.
The Opera House. Look what I can see up the front.
The Harbour Bridge.
The Harbour Bridge? Wow.
He's a little shy, I guess, in front of the camera. He sort of just lets his hands do the talking. Beautiful.
I'm a pretty sort of laid-back person. Yes, I can be a little bit shy, but there are certain things about myself that I do believe. You know, I believe I can win another world title, but I don't believe I need to go around telling everybody about it.
Daniel Gil has some remarkable accomplishments on his resume, not least of all going to Germany and beating Felix Sturm. He beat his countryman Anthony Mundine, learned that he had the power to knock down Darren Barker.
And down goes Darren Barker.
And then Barker stepped up his intensity and eked out a split decision win over Gil.
Very disappointed when I heard the decision being made, but I can fight even better than that. I've got so much more left in me, and I'm ready to, you know, prove everyone wrong.
I come here into Big Bear Lake, I love it. 100% I'm focused in Big Bear, you know, just not a lot of people. It's my focus to my fight, to my training.
There's no distractions here. He loves the trees, he loves the area. He's here by himself. There's no entourage. He doesn't need nobody patting him on the back, so he can concentrate on his business, which is boxing. He's respectful. He's always got a smile on his face. He's never in a bad mood. He's always willing to work, always willing to do whatever you ask him to do. So, yeah, the perfect student so far. He was becoming that kind of boogeyman that, oh man, did you see that Russian kid that's up in Big Bear? And word just got around. And then once I started catching him in the mitts, I thought, I think we have something here, because I felt the punches all the way down on my toes.
He is the subject of the most Paul Bunyan-esque stories relative to his training, what he does in sparring, in camp. You want to believe that the myth is bigger than reality, and then on the occasions when I've seen him, reality was pretty much every bit as big as the myth.
No, absolutely no. Just, you know, I'm a regular boxer. I'm not Superman.
Nothing's more charismatic than beating the hell out of people in boxing. That's the best charisma you can have, and he has that.
I think at this stage of Gennadi's career, this is definitely the toughest test. We have a guy that is definitely not going to be going into the ring afraid, so we best be ready.
It's a very big test for me, just my style and my reputation. It's a big day for me.
Yeah, guys, you want a Milo? Milo for you, Leo. My motivation is my family, and being so close to them, you know, I'm motivated every day. Yeah, well, I'm dedicating this fight to my mum. She has a big battle on her hands. Yeah, she has cancer now, so you know it's been pretty tough finding out about it.
I've got beautiful granddaughters and a grandson, haven't I?
I was so excited when, through her treatment, she was able to come and spend a little bit of time with my kids as well. And you know, for her to come and watch me train, that was, you know, huge for me. She's probably been one of my biggest supporters, you know, throughout my boxing career. She's where I get my strength from, especially for this fight. You know, I've got it easy compared to, I guess, what she's going to be going through. So, you know, I'm going to be fighting. I'm going to be giving everything for this one.
Bang! Daniel Gil doesn't know fear. Now, he's not going in there thinking, oh, this bloke's a big puncher. You know, he's just another fighter. Yeah, sure, he can punch big, but no one's caught Daniel yet. Bang! It's very hard to catch Daniel Gil flush. If he does get tagged, he's tough and he'll come straight back. There's no way Daniel Gil will lie down just because he thinks he might be hurt. No way.
He probably, doesn't respect my power at all, and that's the way it's pretty much been throughout my career. The guys have underestimated my power, and when I do hurt them, they don't want to be there.
We're coming to win, and with every confidence that we will.
You're going to see two very well-prepared fighters, two fighters in, I would say, the prime of their careers, but you're going to see one fighter that is just on his way to superstardom.
They've both lived in relatively remote locales, far removed from the bright lights of Broadway, and they've come a long way to headline a card at Madison Square Garden.
When I turned professional, I wanted to fight in a place like Madison Square Garden, and I dreamt of it. Now having that opportunity, I'm going to make the most of it.
For Daniel Gil to beat a rising star like Головкин, it would transform Daniel Gil's life.
Every fight that I've worked with Gennady, it seems that as soon as he touches somebody, it doesn't matter where on the body, I see a different face appear. I see I'm not going to say fear, but I say, wow. If I get that response, it's going to be a great night for us.
Fans can expect somebody who's not going to give up, who's going to put everything on the line. July 26th, Madison Square Garden, a great show. That's the first time, big arena. It's very important for us.
So don't miss it. July 26th, live on HBO. It's Gennady Головкin against Daniel Gil.